Okay, so now we're going to talk about some other problems. This one is called referent indeterminacy in learning new words. So when a child hears a novel word in the context of seeing a new object, the problem is that the word could potentially refer to many things, right? Is it the whole object? Is it a part of the object? Is it like the color or texture of the object, or is it something associated with the object? And this is referred to as the problem of referent indeterminacy in language acquisition, particularly in early word learning. Uh, and it refers to the challenge a learner must face when trying to figure out what a new word means or refers to. And so, from a purely logical perspective, the number of potential referents for a new word um, is infinite, right? And so, to, so it, one heuristic that we use to sort of deal with this problem is called the whole object heuristic, which is a cognitive strategy that we seem biased to have, which helps us resolve this indeterminacy by biasing learners to initially assume that a new word refers to the entire object rather than a part, feature, or relation. For example, again, if a child hears the word dog while looking at a dog, they are more likely to assume that the word refers to the entire dog, the whole object, rather than just its tail, fur, or the fact that it's barking. And again, the uncomputable problem here is that from a purely logical perspective, the number of potential reference, the things that the word is referring to for a new word, is infinite. So the heuristic provides a practical cognitive shortcut to make the learning problem more tractable by significantly narrowing down the possibilities. And so, yeah, again, yeah. Okay. Another one is similar, but it's a little different. When a learner encounters a new word, right there, so if I hear rattle, a baby hears rattle, there are potentially infinite possibilities as to what the word referred or could refer to. And this is true even if, you know, the toddler or baby knows what dog is, right? So it doesn't know, it can't really, maybe rattle is another word for dog, right, from the baby's perspective. They don't know is the idea. Or so it creates an uncomputable problem in the sense that logically a word could refer to anything within the learner's perceptual field. um, and this is the problem of referential ambiguity, which is a form of referential indeterminacy. um, and so the sort of, I mean, these seem like, duh, of course we do this, but they're important. So one of them is, so the way we get around this is what we call the mutual exclusivity heuristic. And this is a cognitive strategy that helps learners resolve this ambiguity by assuming that each object typically only has one label. So if a learner already knows the word for one object in a scene, they will assume that a novel word refers to another unfamiliar object rather than assigning multiple labels to the same known object. So yeah, again, for example, if a child knows the word dog and is presented with a dog and an unfamiliar object like a novel toy and hears the word rattle, they will infer that rattle refers to the unfamiliar object rather than assuming it's another word for dog. And so the uncomputable problem here arises from the fact that in principle, any word could refer to any object, part, feature, or an action in the environment. And so the mutual exclusivity heuristic offers a way to efficiently constrain these possibilities, enabling more rapid and accurate word learning by reducing the number of hypotheses that the learner has to consider. Okay, and in the next video, we'll talk about inverse optics problem. Okay.